It's the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you all the action. We'll see Las Vegas taking on Miami.
It's been a nice clean game, huh?
Tip-off goes to Las Vegas. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the court right now for Las Vegas. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Las Vegas on D. Outside Dragic. There's the dish to Whiteside. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
We call that a high percentage shot, and when he's the guy taking it, I'd even say it's automatic.
So it's Las Vegas now. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. And that one's off, and this is his first shot of the game. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Eric Spoelstra.
Thanks, Kevin. He said, look, all they talked about before this game was defense. Going up against one of the best offensive teams in the league, he said, it's a challenge that we embrace. Nobody can do it by themselves. It's got to be a collective effort. No hero ball on offense either. Guys, we'll see if they can put the brakes on him. It's never easy. Back to you.
Thanks, David. That's a potent offense they're up against right now, and they know it.
Yeah, and that's why they've got to be ultra-focused at the defensive end right from the tip.
And I have no doubts that they will be. As bluntly as Coach put it to Doris, I'm sure he was even more blunt when he was talking to his guys. 3 misses to start the game, still trying to break the seal on that hoop. Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
On defense, the Heat are coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And the effort down the stretch, those final few minutes of regulation, you know, that's what they needed, but they were burnt out in the overtime.
Yeah, that's a good call, Greg. I mean, there was a little bit of a letdown for them in OT, and that can happen after you expend so much energy just to force the overtime.
Richardson kicks to Dragic. And it's Bosch at the elbow. 5 on the clock. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. So it's Las Vegas now. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Banked in off the glass.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
On offense, here are the Heat. Richardson kicks to Dragic. Kicks it out to Richardson. Off target from three-point range. To the left wing. Puts it up. And he hits it to tie the game up.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
He feeds it to Dragic. This one for 3. There's Winslow. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Covered by Winslow. That gives them the lead. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. To the middle. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. And first time out of the game called for Las Vegas.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
And a new group in for the Heat. Williams, he's checked in for Whiteside. Johnson comes in for Winslow. Dion Waiters checked in for Richardson. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Goran Dragic. Pierce for three. Makes it off the glass.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
Miami trailing. Johnson outside. There's a good screen. There's the pass to Bosch. Back to Johnson. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Now here is Hardaway. He's guarded by Johnson. Hardaway kicks to Pierce. To the inside. Here's West. No good on that one. Nice D from Bosch. And so here is Miami. Now here's Johnson to the paint. West with the block. And is out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. .23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bosch.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Johnson. They get a hand on it, and here we go. Now Pierce. It's all tied in Miami. Quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
Now the Heat with it. On the court right now for Las Vegas. We've got Chris Anderson. Pierce is out there with Garnett. Then there's Hardaway. And Whiteside sends it back. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, the Miami Heat is still relevant in the East. The team made some excellent roster moves to bring in new talent after losing LeBron James to Cleveland a couple of years ago. Coach Spoelstra said, how many teams, if you lose the best player in the game, can have a compelling team 13 months later? You know, Kevin, in Miami, they don't stay down for long.
Thank you, DA. A championship caliber organization from the top down. The Heat making a switch here. Dragic is checked in. And here are the Heat now. Waiters passes to Whiteside. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Back to Waiters. Wide open look. And the rebound goes to Anderson. And here's Las Vegas, trailing by 2. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Outside Dragic. Now the feed to Waiters. Outside Williams. Good ball movement here by Miami. 5 on the clock. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
A different look for Miami. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Waiters. And it's Richardson in for Tyler Johnson. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Here's Dragic. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Dragic. Here's Hardaway. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Garnett. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. So it's Miami now. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Hardaway against Dragic. Pass to Whiteside. Goes up on the wing. Count the basket. Whiteside's got 6.
Even though it went down, I don't think that's the kind of look they should be settling for.
To the wing on the left. He's guarded by Williams. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. They get Hassan Whiteside. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for him.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now, here's Richardson. Dragic with a wide-open look. Another miss by Dragic. Hardaway against Dragic. They get it again. Right wing. Another shot. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2. 1:56 left in the first half. Pass to Winslow. That's it, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got 3 assists tonight. And here's Las Vegas. Out to the right wing. Inside. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Las Vegas, they've been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. First one falls for him. Chris Bosh has checked in for Miami. Johnson comes in for Williams. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And, Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Now, here's Richardson. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Bosh. And that one hits back iron.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
The Heat trail by 4. Richardson dishes to Winslow. Johnson sets the screen for Dragic. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Both free throws good from Dragic. So it's Las Vegas now. West kicks to Arthur. No good on the 3. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Outside Bosh. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Paul Pierce.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Waiters, he's checked in for Miami. Johnson comes in for Goran Dragic. From the arc. It's out of bounds to Las Vegas. They'll retain possession. And stolen by Richardson. Here's Waiters. Basket is good. The assist from Bosh. Waiters got his first points of the night.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Now here's Johnson. He's guarded closely. They set the pick. Here's Bosch. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Hassan Whiteside really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
Winslow and Bosch at the forward spots. Richardson is out there with Dragic, and it's Whiteside in at the center position. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Now Las Vegas moving it up. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
Now here's Dragic. And Whiteside sends it back. And it's the Heat on the break. Richardson's running. No dice from the high post. Richardson cover to the wing right side. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. The Heat trail by 3. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the 10th pick in the draft can sometimes be a diamond in the rough. You remember Paul Pierce went to the Celtics many years ago with the 10th pick, and Justice Winslow fell to the Heat with the 10th pick a couple of years ago. From day one, Winslow has proven to be on the elite side of defenders in the league. Eric Spoelstra told us he plays with a veteran poise, but also with a youthful intensity, particularly on the defensive end. Kevin, he's been a great fit in Miami.
He just makes winning plays, DA. Thank you. Outside Dragic. Bosch sets the pick for Dragic. He kicks it to Bosch. From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Las Vegas.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Stolen by Bosch. Now here's Dragic, the fast break opportunity, and the layup is good. And the Heat lead by 1.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Yep, that one goes in there. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Outside Bosch. They get a hand on it. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Offensive rebound over to the wing. A 3-pointer off the mark. Dragic kicks to Richardson. Feeds to Winslow. Good ball movement here by Miami. Bosch, the screen. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Jarek Williams, he checked in for Justice Winslow. Got a piece of it. Dragic kicks to Bosch. He dishes it to Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
Great pass by Bosch there.
It's a neck-and-neck game here in Miami. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. For Las Vegas, they've been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. And the first one at the line is good. And the Heat with some changes. James Johnson's checked in for Whiteside. Waiters comes in for Josh Richardson, and it's Johnson in for Goran Dragic.
Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
There's 1:40 left in the third. Now here's Waiters. He's guarded by Arthur. Waiters passes to Johnson. Got it. Good job in the low post. Johnson's got his first basket.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Tries from 10, and he hits the jump shot.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swing, really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
And Miami has possession after the basket by Las Vegas. Shots good by Bosch.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
So it's Las Vegas now. It's a 1-point game. Williams against Garnett. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 13, and not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
For Las Vegas, they've made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. First free throw is good.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Williams' shot is off. Las Vegas leading by 3.
And if they're smart, they can hold it for the last shot.
To me, that's got to be the target. Make sure you manage the clock effectively so you do get the last shot.
And Garnett misses. Waiters missed. He always preaches teamwork. Eric Spoelstra trying to bring this unit together down the stretch.
Yeah, play unselfishly. Make the extra pass. Force the defense to have to work hard to try and get stopped.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. A terrific game so far. On the court right now for Las Vegas. West, right side. Arthur kicks it to West. Back to Arthur. To the inside. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And this has really been a well-played game up to this point. And you know what? I bet it stays that way until the end.
I certainly hope so. I mean, it's been a terrific contest, and there's nothing like a pair of teams just balling out the way they have been.
Johnson, that's in, coming off the assist from Johnson.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
So it's Las Vegas now. They lead by 4. Shoots from 12. Good, he hits the jump shot.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Kicks it to Whiteside. Tipped away. And it's time for an injury report.
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for Las Vegas. After taking a look, he informed me that it doesn't look too bad. A really discouraging development for this team at such an early point in the season. We'll see how they respond, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Really appreciate you finding out how he's doing.
And, you know, I know everyone is rooting for him to make a quick and full recovery.
Absolutely. I mean, his teammates want him back out there as much as he wants to be back out there.
A different look for Miami. Wash comes in for James Johnson. And it's Dragic in for Dion Waiters. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Las Vegas.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
So it's Las Vegas now. Heat knocking down the tray. He's covered by Bosch. Miami grabs the miss. Whiteside's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's Dragic. He's tightly guarded. Outside Bosch. He's guarded by Johnson. At 6 from 13, gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Johnson the screen. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Shots good by Bosch.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
So it's Las Vegas now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. In transition, here comes Miami. Dragic has got the ball. Winslow's shot is off. Las Vegas leading by 6. Out to the right wing. Shoots from 8, doubled by Bosch. Count it.
I can't believe defenders are not aware. They cannot allow him that position.
Yeah, you're right about that, Greg. He's put a no trespassing allowed on that spot of the floor. It's all his.
Here's Dragic. After the basket by Las Vegas. Right side a screen. Here's Bosch. Bosch can't get that one to fall. Has a chance to add to their lead.
If they get into double digits, that would make it a huge hill to climb.
Count that one.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Far too much penetration allowed, Greg, and that's really been the theme of the song so far here.
And the Heat making a change here. Richardson's checked in. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. And he tried to pep him up. He said, look, nobody said this was going to be a cakewalk. We knew they weren't going to back down or go away. So if we want this game, we got to take it from them. A lot of fire from Coach during that speech, Kevin.
Out of bounds, Las Vegas takes possession. .112 left in the fourth quarter. Hits it from three-point range. And Las Vegas leads by 13.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Dragic dishes to Winslow. Bosch kicks to Whiteside. Pass to Richardson. Shot to stop the run. No good that time, and it's Las Vegas the other way. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Winslow comes to help. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And here's Richardson. Dishes it to Bosch. Anderson with the block. So we see Las Vegas taking the W here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did,